Vande Vrindavanacharam Vallavijana Vallabham Jayanti Sambhavam Dhama Vaijayanti Vibhushanam. In the Devastuti, I think we finished with the 62nd shloka. Yeah. Anidam Purvanidranam Anastamaya Bhanuman Apadayasi Pumsam Tvam Apunaswapa Jagaram. The Devas are addressing Bhagavan and Vishnu, and they're saying that you are like a Surya, a sun which does not have any astamanam. So it does not have any astamanam. And so Anidam Purva Nidranam Bhanuman Asi, you are like a sun for those who have been sleeping for a long time. That is samsarinaha iti. And Apunaswapa Jagaram Apadayasi, you give a sort of a prabodha for those people. A prabodha by which they do not go back into that sleep again. So apunaravritti state, which is moksha. So evam tvam samsarinaha mochayasi. So you are responsible for liberating all of these people who have come to this samsara. And he moves on. Twadeka sharananam tvam sharanagata jivanaha vipadam naha kshipa kshipram tamisramiva bhaskaraha. Inge vandu, when you are reciting this, in case you are reciting, don't say vipadam nah kshipa. That jihva mulyam will not come for this. You have to specify the visarga here. Vipadam naha kshipa kshipram tamisramiva bhaskaraha. Twadeka sharananam tvam sharanagata jivanaha asi. Twadeka sharananam naha vipadam kshipram kshipa. The main sentence here is naha vipadam kshipram kshipa. It is, we have come here in refuge. That is, we have taken your refuge here. Twadeka sharananam naha asmakam. We who have taken refuge in you and nobody else. Tvam ekaha eva asmakam sharanaha asi iti karanat asmakam vipadam dukham kshipram shigram kripa. We will have to remove it. Nashaya. So quickly remove our difficulties. Because we have come to you, we do not have any other Rakshita for us. You are the only person who is the protector for us. And you are also a person, you are qualified by Sharanagata Jivanaha. Viṣṇu here is, the qualifier for Viṣṇu here is Sharanagata Jivanaha. One who gives Jivanam, one who gives life to those who have come in refuge. All over his avatars, different avatars, we will find people coming to him. People surrendering to him, Vibhishana, Sharanagati, Draupadi, all, but most of them just totally surrender themselves to him and he protects them. So he says, quickly remove our difficulties also. Again, the upama here is Tamisram iva bhaskaraha. Tamisram, Tamisra is andhakara. Andhakaram bhaskaraha yatha kshipram nashayati tatha. Just as how Surya immediately quickly destroys the darkness, in the same way you also destroy this difficulty, which is like darkness for us. That is Bhubharam. Swati, you want to start?
Pratipadattah Sharanagata Jivanaha Sharanagatanam Trata Tvam Bhavan Twadeka Sharananam Twadanya Rakshaka Rahitanam Naha Asmakam Vipadam Apadam Tamisram Andhakaram Bhaskaraha Iva Suryaha Iva Kshipram Shigram Kshipa Nashaya.
The words are all very simple here. I don't think there is any difficulty. Vipad and Apat are Strilinga Padam and they are Dakaranta here.
Bhavaha Sharanagata Rakshako Bhavan Twadeka Sharananam Asmakam Vipadam Suryaha Andhakaram Iva Shigram Nashayitum Arhati. So may you who are the protector
Nashayitum Arhati ngarche, you can say you are the fit person to destroy quickly. Arha is more like worthy.
Okay. So, remove our troubles nu sollalama, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Quickly remove our troubles. Yes.
Those who do Sharanagati to you, quickly remove our trouble, just like how the sun removes the darkness.
Jivanaha here is Jivayati. Sorry.
If you don't say directly asking, do the nashnam of the vipad and all, but just saying that you're the arha, you are arhati, that's all you're saying, right? Is there some kind of special alankara for that? Because we are not saying that nasham kuru, shigram nasham kuru, we are not saying, we are just saying
No, nasham kuru ityeva shloke vartate. Kshipram kshipa. Kshipa ityasya
that is in the
nashaya
shloka.
ityeva arthaha.
But if we don't do like that, that is in the shloka words, it's like that. But in the bhava, when they are saying nashayitum arhati is what they are saying, but they are not saying nashaya like that. So is there something, it is implied, right?
No, that is, it doesn't matter there. Whether you say nashaya or nashayitum arhati, he is going to descend and take an avatara and kill everybody. That is implied, that's all. So here it is just a stotra purvakam. You can either say nashayitum arhati iti vaktum shakyate athava nashaya ityeva tatra prarthana rupena kartum shakyate. So it's okay. There is no alankara there as such. Yeah. This is a straightforward upama alankara. Visheshaha, they've just given the samastapadam here, vigraha vakyam for it. Sharanagatan jivayati iti sharanagata jivanaha. So this becomes an upapada samasa. Tvam ekam sharanam yeshante twadeka sharanaha. You are the only sharanam. There are two meanings in Amarakosha. Griha rakshitarau iti. So both griham can mean sharanam, rakshita. Sharanam can also mean rakshita. It comes in both meanings. Okay. Twadeka sharana. Any doubts? Twadeka sharananam tvam sharanagata jivanaha vipadam naha kshipa kshipram tamisram iva bhaskaraha. Sati surye samudyantaha Pratisurya iva asuraha jagadbadhaya jayante jahitan svena tejasa. Surya sati, when sun is rising, there can be many other pratisuryam. Pratisuryam is like a pratibimbita surya. There is a specific term that he uses in English in the dictionary. It's called a mock sun. It's like, you have double rainbow. So when there is a rainbow, because of the reflections, sometimes there will be double rainbow. It's actually only one single reflection, but one reflects off of the other. If the reflection is so strong, then you can have multiple rainbows. Apparently, there is a falls in Brazil where it's supposed to be the land of many rainbows or something. So because of the sun going in and out of the water through the waterfalls, you will have different rainbows, but one will be the original. The others will all be just a mock rainbow. It's not the original rainbow. In the same way here also, as the sun is rising, there will be on the opposite side, there will be a reflected version of the sun sometimes, which is called a mock sun, which is a pratisurya. So these asuras also seem very powerful. So they may seem as powerful as the Lord himself, but then they are only a mere reflection and they do not have the extreme power that the Lord has. So as soon as he shines with his full luster, all of these small pratibimbitaha iva ye vartante asuraha te sarve api, they will immediately get destroyed. So that idea is what he is trying to bring here. Surye sati, when the sun is in the sky, samudyantaha pratisuryaha iva, like the mock suns which keep on rising here and there, wherever there is a reflection, there can be another type of sun that is rising. Imagine something like, when it is the sun is in the midday, and then sometimes when you are driving, in the rear view mirror, you will see the sun directly hitting, and you will think that there is a mirror, there is a sun in that mirror also. So that is another type also. So you think that this is as powerful as the other sun. So samudhyant asuraha pratisuryaha iva samudhyantaha santaha. The asuras are all coming out, cropping up like these mock suns, even when the sun is there. But Jagat Badhaya Jayante, why do they come out? They are all popping up to create difficulties for the world. Jagat Badhaya, to torture the world, Jayante, these asuras are born. Tan Swena Tejasa Jahi. Jahi, you kill, you samhara, you immediately kill them with your luster, with your brilliance or your valor. Okay, it's a simple shloka. Yarad padikirala? Shankari, you want to?
प्रतिपदार्थः सूर्ये भास्करे सति विद्यमाने समुद्यन्तः उदयं प्राप्नुवन्तः प्रतिसूर्याः इव सूर्यस्य प्रतिभटा इव
Pratibhata is like an enemy, opposition madri. Bhataha is a warrior. Pratibhataha is actually the opposite side warrior.
Anti-sun. असुराः कंसादयः जगतां लोकानां बाधाय उपद्रवाय जायन्ते सम्पद्यन्ते तान् राक्षसान् स्वेन तेजसा स्वशक्त्या जहि संहर बहवः सूर्ये वर्तमाने सति उदीयमानाः प्रतिसूर्याः यथा जगतः उपद्रवाय भवन्ति तथैव इदानीं
तथा इदानीं
तथा इदानीं राक्षसाः अपि भवन्ति तस्मात् यथा सूर्यः स्वतेजसा तान् हन्ति तथा तान् कंसाद्यसुरान् संहर.
So when the sun is there, Surye Vartamane Sati, Udiyamanaha Pratisuryaha Yata Jagataha Upadravaya Bhavanti, it becomes difficult for us to recognize which is the mock sun, which is a real sun, and sometimes we get blinded by the reflected sun also. So it becomes a difficulty for the people of the world. So tatha, in the same manner, Rakshasaha api bhavanti. These asuras are also creating trouble for the world. Tasmat yatha suryaha swatejasa tan hanti. Just as how the sun also puts down all of these pratibimbita suns, prati suryaha, in the same way you also have to kill all the asuras. This is also a alankara here, upama alankara. Okay.
Does the sun, when it becomes very bright, like in the afternoon and all, that kind of phenomenon will not be seen?
It will not usually be seen. It is only in certain way. And you can parahelion no edo adukku peru mock sun peru. It's
okay. Okay.
It's a phenomena which is there, artificial sun or something like that. It's called. It's an optical illusion. So it will only come during the Sandhya or the Udaya Kale at very specific times.
Okay.
Sati Surye Samudyantaha Pratisurya iva Asuraha Jagadbadhaya Jayante Jahitan Svena Tejasa.
Mohade, can you make it? That's a very, very important astronomical phenomenon he's referring to here, right? Pratisurya.
Yeah.
Can you just put in a note here, like parhelion? I think I'm just looking it up here. Or sun, called a sun dog. Just put it in parenthesis somewhere so that people can look it up in Google.
Inge pottukalam nenikkren. Pratisuryaha iva. Suryasya pratibhataha iva. Parhelion.
Parhelion. Yeah. / sun dog. Or sun
mock
dog.
Sun.
Mock sun or sun dog.
Sun dog nu or per irukku.
Sun dog often seen in pairs, flanking the sun with a 22-degree halo. So basically, they are because of the strength of the sun. So they can't arise independently. That's really what the Kavi is referring to, right? When he says that Sati Surya eva te jayante. यदि सूर्यः नास्ति चेत् तेऽपि न जायन्ते, सूर्यस्य
correct,
बलेन एव ते जायन्ते इति.
correct. Yeah, interesting.
Really interesting. I mean, it takes a lot of general knowledge to actually create slokas like these.
Yeah.
It's not astronomical knowledge, not just general knowledge.
ஆமாமா.
A lot
அவர் வந்து தேசிகர் has written on Jyotisha also. எதுல தான் எழுதல.
I think that in another kavyam, what is the one of the mahakavyams, Harshas,
நைஷதம்.
In Naishadam, he talks about how you have an astronomical phenomenon around the sun, like correction பண்றப்போ circle பண்ணுவோம் இல்லையா?
விது முதல்ல 5-6 ஸ்லோகத்திலேயே
வரும். So அங்க just like that also requires tremendous knowledge of astronomical phenomena. And the madri, like he's showing his knowledge here too, and it's very important for understanding the shloka. So it absolutely can't be the shloka can't be properly understood without that knowledge.
And அது ஒன்னும் புகுத்தின மாதிரி இல்ல. It's not some contrived upama here.
Yeah,
it just beautifully fits also.
Yeah, it fits in naturally. Yeah.
சுதர்சன அஷ்டகத்துல கூட பிரதிபட ஸ்ரேணி பீஷண
பீஷண, ஆமா, வரகுணஸ்தோம பூஷண அப்படின்னு வரும். கரெக்ட். स दैत्यहत्याम् इच्छद्भिः सुरैः एवम् अभिष्टुतः अनन्यदृश्यः सहसा दयया दर्शनं ददौ. So with this the stotram is done. So दैत्यहत्याम् इच्छद्भिः सुरैः एवम् अभिष्टुतः सः देवः darshanam dadau. He immediately dayaya, out of compassion, he showed himself. So he gave a darshanam to everybody because he was being praised thus by the devas. The devas also wanted to kill the asuras. So that's where they ended. What is your work here? You have to show your kripa to us. And by removing that bhumi bharam. So daitya hatyam ichchadbihi suraihi, by the devas who were wishing for daitya hatya, a killing of the asuras, evam abhishtutah, being praised thus, being they all did a stotram in this following manner, in the earlier manner, right? The shlokas. Ananya drishyah saha. Saha Vishnu Ananya Drishyaha, one who cannot be seen by others. Anyaihi Adrishyaha Saha. Anya Drishyaha Yaha na bhavati. Both ways you can do the Vigraha Vakya. So Anyaihi Drishyaha Anya Drishyaha. Yaha Anyaihi na Drishyate. So one who is not seen by others, that is others here, Anyaha iti paraha. Yaha atmiyaha na vidyate. So one who is not a bhakta. So if he is not a bhakta, he cannot be seen by them. He can only be seen by people who are devoted to him. So ananya drishyaha saha Bhagavan sahasa, immediately dayaya, out of compassion, darshanam dado. He gave a darshan. Yeah. Yeah. Pratipadartham padikirala. Someone wants to go? Latan. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Pratipadartha daitya hatyam kamsadinam asuranam hananam ichchadbhihi kamayamanahi irukno illaya
Kamayamanaha, kamayate.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So somehow I thought kamyamanahi, but
காமிய கர்மாங்கிறத வச்சுன்னு சொல்றேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Okay, yeah, this is a active construct. Kamayamanaihi suraihi evam nama ukta prakarena abhishtutah samprarthitah ananya drishyah
atmiyaihi eva darshaniyah.
Atmiyah nama
bhaktah, bhagavad bhaktah iti.
Bhaktaihi eva iti. Okay. दर्शनीयः सः नाम भगवान् विष्णुः सहसा Atarkitam sahasa nama udane ilaya.
Without even thinking, he did not.
Oh, atarkitam. Oh, tata. Atarkitam. Okay, that's what he means by atarkitam. Atarkitam dayaya nama karunaya darshanam dadau. Darshanam prayachat. Okay.
Ayachat.
Prayachat iti prayachat. So that is the lung.
Lung, yeah.
That's dadau is lit.
Correct.
Bhavah. Kamsadi vinasham ichadbihi devaihi. Purvokta prakarena stutah Vishnu. So the Vishnu who was praised in the aforesaid manner by the devas, who were desirous of the destruction of Kamsa, etc. That kind of Vishnu, Sapadi tebhya darshanam prayachat, immediately gave darshan to them, appeared before them. Tesham purastat avirabhut ityartah, meaning he appeared in front of them.
The darshanam dadau direct translation is not there, la.
Yeah.
English la.
Yeah. He gave them the gift of his appearance.
It seems so
contrived. It seems very contrived.
स दैत्य हत्याम इच्छद्भिः सुरैरेवम् अभिष्टुतः अनन्य दृश्यः सहसा दयया दर्शनं ततौ ततस्तं ददृशुः देवाः शेषपर्यङ्कमास्थितम् अधिरूढ शरन्मेघम् अन्यादृशम् इव अम्बुदम् ततः देवाः शेषपर्यङ्कम् आस्थितं तं ददृशुः. They saw him, Vishnu. What sort of a Vishnu? So the description goes about him, how he was, how Vishnu was. So darshanam dadau iti, okay, he gave a darshan to them, but what sort of a Vishnu? How was he? The description of Vishnu goes on for the next few shlokas. So tataha, after that, that is Vishnoho avirbhavanantaram, after he appeared in front of them, devaha, all the devas who were assembled there, shesha paryankam asthitam tam dadrishuhu, they saw him, who was asthitam, who was sitting or who was lying down on shesha paryanka, on the bed which is shesha, adi shesha. Adhirudha sharanmegham anyadrisham ambudam iva. He was looking like a cloud on a cloud. A very different kind of a cloud. Anyadrisham ambudam iva. Adhiruda sharanmegham. See, Adishesha is white in color. Gaurangaha. Adishesha came as Balrama, and Adishesha is white in color, whereas Vishnu is dark like a rain cloud. So upon an autumnal cloud, there was a rain cloud on top of an autumnal cloud. Adhirudha sharanmegham anyadrisham ambudam iva ambu dadati. Iti ambudaha. So it is a rain cloud here. It was a different kind of rain cloud which had adhiruda, which had climbed upon Sharan Megha, a Sharatkala Megha.
So the Sharatkala Megha is usually white because the rainy season is over by the time Sharat comes?
Yes. There is no water at all. So there is no, it is not dark in color, it is white. Usually there is no, the skies are very clear. Even if there is a megha, it will be only the remnants of those clouds which have finished their work and they are ready to be dispersed. Lata, ninga padikrela?
Pratipadartha. Tataha Vishnoho avirbhavadantaram. So that is after he made himself appear before them. Devaha Brahmadayaha. So and of course all other gods. Shesha Paryankam Shesha Rupam Shayam.
It is a bed which is of the form of Shesha. So it is not.
Okay. Asthitam Adhirudham.
Adhirudham, again it's the same thing. Who was on that Shaya?
Okay. Adhirudha Adhirudha Sharan Megham. Okay. So this is Sharan Meghasya Upari. So this is on top, just like you said, on top of another cloud.
Autumn cloud.
Yeah, autumn cloud. Anya Drisham Vilakshanam.
Anyadrishanale, Vilakshananale, it's something that is beyond what is usually seen. So it was a different kind of megha.
Ambudam iva megham iva sthitham. Okay. Tam Vishnum dadrishuhu apashyan.
Yeah. Te
Bhavaha. Te brahmadayah sheshashayinam tam sharanmeghasya upari varshat
Varsha Ritu. So Varsha Ritu.
Okay, Varsha Ritu mekam iva prakashamanam apashyan. Okay.
So te brahmadayaha, those Brahma and other devas, apashyan, they saw him who was lying down on Adishesha, Shesha Shainam Tam, like who was shining, Prakashamanam, who was also shining like a Varshartu Megha, like a cloud during rainy season, on top of Sharan Meghasya Upari, on top of a cloud during autumn. Okay. Visheshaha, this is just Adhirudhaha Sharanmegha Yena Tam. Now, this is Kta Pratyaya. If Kta Pratyaya is the first word in a compound, it usually be a Bahuvrihi with Yena Tam. அந்த மாதிரி வரும் கிருத நமஸ்காரஹ சஹா அப்படின்னா கிருதஹ நமஸ்காரஹ ஏன சஹ by whom it was done. So sharanmegha adhirudha yena. So this is actually an adjective to Bhagavan here, who had climbed upon a autumnal cloud, or it is an adjective to the ambudam. Okay, is that clear? Alankaraha. Atra
sharanmegho megha upari varsha ritu meghasya sthitihi sambhavyata iti sambhavana roopo sambhavana
रूप उत्प्रेक्षा अलंकारः संभावना रूप.
So because it has been okay,
fancied. Yeah, you can't have both type of clouds, one on top of each other. So it is a complete poetic fancy here. He is imagining that such a occurrence is there. Annala it is utpreksha alankara.
Also, is there like a reference like this indirectly? Adishesha Paryanka will be little bit bigger than Vishnu, who is sleeping on top of it. Like that, the Sharatkala Megham will be big and broad, and
No, actually it is,
Megham will be small.
No, it will be the other way around. Reverse arkanum. Usually Sharatkala Megha, because it doesn't have Sampurna water or anything, it will be very sparse and little bit. It is only the Varshartu Megha which is much more dark and dense and a more huge presence. So even here you will find Bhagavat Sannidhi to be, the presence of Bhagavan would be a much more bigger presence than Adishesha.
That's why he's a Vahanam kind of thing, which is smaller than the
அந்த மாதிரி எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஆனா இவ சேஷன் வந்து சங்கர்ஷணன் சேஷன் ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒண்ணுதான் உங்களுக்கு அந்த விதத்துல. So he is supposed to be carrying the entire Brahmandam on his head. He is below the Patalam. அதனால இதெல்லாம் வந்து லிட்டரலா எடுத்துக்க கூடாது. It is a representation of what it is. அவ்வளவுதான். ததஸ்தம் தத்ருஷு.
அந்த பாம்பு அவர் விஷ்ணு தலை மேல வரா மாதிரி தானே இருக்கு. So
வரும். It seems as if it is bigger, but அது வந்து, as I'm telling you, it is only a representative picture in mind. அவ்வளவுதான். You can't say that Sesha is bigger than Vishnu. இல்ல, அதுதான் சொல்றேன்.
Actually, the whole concept of Shesha being the snake and Vishnu lying on that itself is a very poetical construct. Because if you take the word Shesha, it's got a meaning. Vishnu has a certain meaning. From the point of view of meaning of the words, we're talking about concept. This whole the Puranic picture of Vishnu lying on a snake with 1,000 heads, that's a complete poetical creation, right?
Yeah.
இல்ல நம்ம கொடைய
சேஷங்கிற
பிடிச்சிருக்கா மாதிரி
ஐடியாவே
நினைச்சுக்கணும்.
உங்களுக்கு வந்து he is Sheshi, Shesha. So Shesha is the representation of all of the jivas there.
Yeah.
He is the Sheshi. He is the whole.
He is the one who, he is the one who is in every one of those Sheshas. In all the Shesha, Vishnu is there. So Vishnu is the complete one, and you can never find that the universe can never be destroyed, because there's always a Shesha, and Vishnu is always in the Shesha, so the whole is always preserved.
Correct. And he is one. That is why Shesha has 1,000 heads. It's a representation of all of
them. Bhinnatvam. So Bhinnatvam is there in the Shesha, but Ekatvam is there in Vishnu. It's amazing. I mean, there's so much Vedanta hidden in the representation, right?
Yeah.
இல்ல நம்ம கொடைய பிடிச்சு நிக்கிற மாதிரி நினைச்சுக்கணும். நம்ம என்ன கொடை
கரெக்ட்
அந்த மாதிரி அஸ்யூம் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்.
அது நல்ல ஐடியா தான். The umbrella is always smaller than us தானே, but it still shelters us. ததஸ்தம் ததிருஷுஹு தேவாः சேஷ பர்யங்கம் ஆஸ்திதம் அதிரூಢ சரண்மேகம் அந்யாத்ருஷமிவ அம்புதம் பத்ன்யா சஹ நிஷேதுஷ்யா பத்மலக்ஷணலக்ஷ்யயா ஸ்வேच्छயா ஏவ ஷரீரிண்யா சூச்சித ஐஸ்வர்ய சம்பதம் லக்ஷ்மியா சஹ நிஷண்ணः சஹ பகவான் இதி. So சஹ நிஷேதுஷ்யா பத்மலக்ஷணலக்ஷ்யயா ஸ்வேच्छயா ஏவ ஷரீரிண்யா பத்ன்யா Suchita Aishwarya Sampadam Tam Dadrishuhu. All of these are going to go back to this shloka here. Tatastam Dadrishuhu. Kidrisham Tam Dadrishuhu. Everything is just an adjectival format, and it will go back to Tam Dadrishuhu. I think this kind goes until இன்னும் நிறைய ஸ்லோகங்களுக்கு போறது. Until the shloka 73, you have this Tam Dadrishuhu coming in. Okay. So in this shloka, he is talking about Lakshmi. Patnya saha nishedushya patnya. So Bhagavata saha nishedushya. One who is sitting along with him. இங்க ஆக்சுவலி சஹ நிஷேதுஷ்யா வந்து ஒரே இதுவா இருக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வேர்டா Okay, this is Shadilru, இல்லையா? நீ உபசர்க Sadilru is
Sadilru Gatau.
Gatau.
Gati, that whole sequence. Gati, there are 4 or 5 arthas are there.
Okay, so it is Kwasun Pratyaya Bhutarthe, lit lakara. Instead of lit, you have this, so it is indicative of Lakshmi here. So Nishedushya Saha Swena Saha. Nishedushya, one who was sitting with him. Padma Lakshana Lakshyaya, she is also indicated by the chinnam of Padma. So she has either a Leela Kamalam in her hand, and she is also sitting on a Kamalam. Both, so Padma becomes a chinnam for her. That is why she is also called as Kamala or Padma. So Padma Lakshana Lakshyaya, Lakshyam, she is indicated by the lakshana, by the chinnam of Padma, the lotus. Swechaya eva sharirinya. She has taken on a shariram. She is a sharirini, one who has a body, not because of karma. For all of the jivas, a body is because of our karma. Karma sanchitam eva tatra shariram bhogayatanam ityuchyate. So usually the shariram is called bhogayatanam, and you get it because of panchikritam, panchikarana mahabhuta sambhavam, karma sanchitam. It also comes because of the karmas that we have done over different janma. Then we take on this sharira, and this jiva is called shariri. Whereas Lakshmi also has a form, but that form is not because of karma. Karma vashat na, kintu swechaya eva. She has also taken on a form like Vishnu, like Ishvara. She has taken on a form out of her own accord. Swechaya eva sharirinya Patnya Suchita Aishwarya Sampadam Tam Vishnu. So this is an adjective to Vishnu. Vishnu, whose wealth is indicated not by what he has, or along with what he has, his wealth is also indicated by the presence of Lakshmi near him. So Lakshmi being the goddess of wealth and a personification of wealth, also of different kinds of wealth, not only money or anything. So you have Dhanya Lakshmi, Dhana Lakshmi, Santana Lakshmi, everything, no, all types of Veera Lakshmi, every kind of Aishwaryam. She is the representative of that. And because of her, Taya Patnya eva Bhagavataha Aishwaryam api Suchitam Vartate. So his wealth, his Aishwarya Sampat, his wealth is Suchitam because of his wife beside him. Saha Nishedushya. Tam Dadrishuhu. They saw Vishnu who looked very resplendent because of his wife nearby, and they all thought he was very rich because of Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi beside him also. Rich not in the madri rich. It's nice. You're thinking of Aishwaryam here.
இதே அந்த ரகுவம்சத்துல அந்த காட்டுக்கு போகும்போதும் அவர் டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுவார் அந்த ராஜலட்சுமியே ஃபாலோ பண்ணி போறது அப்படின்ட்டு. அந்த ஸ்லோகம் பேர் மறந்து
வரும். Correct.
அது வந்து second chapter when he's going to do the service to Kamadhenu, right? You're talking about.
இல்ல அந்த இடம் இல்ல, அது வந்து சுதக்ஷிணா. இது வந்து 12th when they are going to, நீங்க படிச்சிருக்கீங்களே, when they are going to the forest, ராஜ்ய லக்ஷ்மியா இல்ல வேற ஏதோ ஒரு வேர்டு வரும். It was as if the Rajalakshmi herself wanted to follow Gunonmukhi. Lakshmi riva Gunonmukhiya edo varum and இடத்துல Pratishidhapi Kaikeya Lakshmi riva Gunonmukhi. As Rama was moving with Vaidehi, even though Kaikeyi had stopped the Lakshmi, tathapi Lakshmi hi to anugatatam guna unmukhi sa iti. Yeah.
Mother, what is the significance of mentioning Aishwaryam and Lakshmi and all? They have come to seek his help for relieving the distress Bhumi is facing. Why are they talking about all this?
Vishittadvaita Sampradayatla, Tayar has to forward the application. All your application is only through Lakshmi. No, you cannot approach Vishnu directly. Every application is only through Lakshmi. So you tell her, அவதான் வந்து அப்படியே பார்த்துட்டே இருப்பா, கரெக்டான டைம் பார்த்து பகவானுக்கு வந்து அது சொல்லுவலாம் அப்படின்னு ஸ்ரீஸ்துதியில வரும். இதெல்லாம் வந்து விசிஷ்டாத்வைத்தத்தினுடைய ஒரு கான்செப்டே அதுதான். அம்பாள் வழியா தான் போனோம் எல்லாமே. நம்ம இது பாக்கறச்சே கூட, கோவிலுக்கு போறச்சே கூட நீங்க வந்து முதல்ல தாயார பார்க்கணும், அம்பாளை பார்க்கணும், அப்புறம் சுவாமியை பார்க்க போனோம். அதான் அங்க விண்ணப்பம் இங்க கொடுத்துட்டு அப்புறம் அம்மாட்ட கொடுத்துட்டு நீ கேட்டுக்கோ அப்படின்னு விடணும்.
இப்ப இதுல கூட சொல்லிட்டு விஷ்ணு சஹஸ்ரநாமம் சொன்னா கூட அந்த லக்ஷ்மி இத சொல்லிட்டு தான் முடிக்கணும்னு சொல்லுவா, வெறும் விஷ்ணு சஹஸ்ரநாமம் சொல்லிட்டு சொல்லக்கூடாதுன்றவா. ஆமா
ஆமா, அது ரொம்ப அவளுக்கு அந்த விஷ்டாத்வைத்த இதுல வந்து தாயார் வசதி அவளுக்கு. ஸ்வாதி படிக்கிற back to the round. Yeah.
प्रतिपदार्थः सः निषेदुष्य शेषशय्यायां भगवता सह निषण्णया पद्मलक्षणलक्ष्यया पद्ममेव चिह्नं तेन लक्ष्यया दृश्यया पद्महस्तया स्व इच्छया एव कर्मवश्यतां विना एव
karmavashyatam vina eva swechaya, without being controlled by karma, of her own accord she has taken on this shariram.
शरीरधारिण्या पत्न्या श्रीलक्ष्म्या सूचितैश्वर्य संपदं सूचित परतत्वैश्वर्य Paratatvaishwaryavantam. So,
Aishwaryavantam, one who has Aishwaryavan. Aishwaryam asya asti iti Aishwaryavan, one who has this Aishwarya. The Aishwaryam here is not our normal Laukika Aishwaryam or Sampat, but it is the Paratattva Aishwaryam, Ananta Kalyana Gunadi, Sarvashaktiman, Sarvajñatvam, all of these are also Aishwaryam there.
oh, okay. So that is the Paratatvam here. Okay. Tam Vishnum Dadrishuhu Apashyan. Bhavaha Sheshashayayam Shri Mahavishnuna Saha Nishadya Vishnoho Paratatvakhyapikaya Karma Vinaiva Swechaya Shariradharinya Padmahastaya Sahitam Vishnum Devaha Apashyan. So the Devas saw Vishnu along with Lakshmi. So what kind of Lakshmi? Who was sitting with Vishnu, who has taken a shariram because of her free will, and one who has Padmahastam and also who is the wealth of Vishnu.
Correct. Visheshaha.
Visheshaha. Manushyanam shariram papa punya karma kritam. Sri Lakshmyaha tu karma bhavepi svecha kritam iti visheshaha.
So the body of people have come about because of papam or punya karma that we have done before in earlier janmas. Whereas Lakshmi's shariram is swecha, free will. Karma abhave api. There is no, karma does not get attached to Shakti there.
Hrishchate Lakshmishcha patnyau iti Purusha Sukta Ukta Prakareణ Lakshmipatittvameva Vishnoho Paratatva Bhavadyota kam iti.
So Vishnoho Paratatvam, Vishnuhu eva Paratatvam iti tatra tasya bhavasya dyotakataya Lakshmipatitvam eva vartate. That is, he is the very fact that he is the husband of Lakshmi, that is, he is the pati of Lakshmi, shows that Paratatvam in him, that is, Shakti is the ultimate Tattvam behind everything, and for Vishnu to work also, he needs the Lakshmi Tattvam there. And Hrischa te Lakshmischa Patnyo is from Purusha Suktam, la? Adula irundhu eduthirukkar adu. Adanaala
What does this Hri mean?
Hri na vetkamnu artham indha edathula. That is also another form of Devi.
Okay. The Hrim
The
gardu
theme
vichakshana.
Bijakshara mantram.
Adu vera, adu Shakti Tattvam allaya. It's the Shakti Pranamam. Hrimangiradhu. அவளை அம்பாளை வந்து he says கருணாமேவ ரூபிணி தேவ்யா கருண ரூபயா இத்தியஸ்தி லக்ஷ்மிக்கு. அதனால கருணாமூர்த்தியா தேவி இருக்கிறதுனால தான் எனிதிங் இஸ் அப்ரோச்ட் த்ரூ தேவி. அங்க பத்னியா சக நிஷேதுஷ்யா பத்மலக்ஷணலக்ஷ்யயா ஸ்வேച്ഛயா ஏவ ஷரீரிண்யா சூச்சித ஐஸ்வர்ய சம்பதம் தம் தத்ருஷு. ஓகே, வந்தே விருந்தாவனச்சரம் பல்லவி ஜனவல்லபம் ஜெயந்தி சம்பவம் தாம வை ஜெயந்தி விபூஷணம்.